What's up, Earth Signs? For those who don't know, y'all are tuned in with Brie Michelle. Aura of a G is my channel, and I welcome you all. And thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and give me feedback. Okay. What is the most important message for Earth Signs? So, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So maybe you all could have been facing like some challenges. Like I feel like right now could be a challenging time for you. Maybe things have been a little slow or things are just different than what you're used to. But I feel like trust the process, trust the process and trust that things are going to work out in your favor. What else, Spirit? And service. I feel good when I can help others. For some of y'all, because I'm hearing overgiving. So for some of y'all, I feel like you could be the type who you want to be there for everybody. You want to save everybody. But I feel like a lot of y'all could face a lot of adversity alone. And like you could be getting to that point where, and I feel like I was getting downloads about this yesterday because I was just thinking like, you can have 100 people that will call you when they're upset or when they're just going through something when they need to vent. But I feel like earth signs, it's something about the earth signs that when it's your turn, I feel like you don't really have anyone that you can just go to who is willing to listen and be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like y'all could just be, paying attention. I feel like a lot of y'all could actually want to be the breadwinner. Like you do want to be the one that people call. I feel like, it just comes time where you do have to, you can't be that person unless you put yourself first sometimes. You got purpose, so I know what I am here to do. Yeah, I feel like y'all know. I feel like it's all about you just walking into your purpose and, doing so with good, faith. Okay, Spirit. What? Oh, this card is. I'm gonna take this because I don't know what was just happening. But love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Maybe some of you are trying to keep your energy positive. Cause like if I don't know one thing about an earth sign, like I'm a Virgo, so I know. Like a lot of times we'll be like, I'm done with love, but honestly, I do feel like some earth signs are, we do want that love, we are like hopeless romantics and stuff like this. So let's see what could be an obstacle for y'all. Envy. I feel like, Lisa, let me tell you something. This is how I'm knowing. Like I was getting downloads about this yesterday. Honestly, y'all, I'm still trying to get better with my downloads. Cause sometimes I feel like I be holding back. So I just made me like a notebook. But it says I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And remember, adversity came out. I feel like a lot of the people that envy you, Earth sign, and I'm hearing Virgo. So I feel like a lot of people that envy you all is more so like people who really be on the outside looking in. It's like they envy you for a house. They don't know that you could be struggling. They don't know that maybe the house doesn't make you happy. Maybe it does make you happy, but maybe it's just people don't understand like where you come from. People don't understand it. And a lot of times, people will be on the outside looking at you, envying you for something that you just thankful that God has made a way for you to have. Even a lot of people, man, I ain't gonna even do that, but I feel like friendship is another obstacle. Some of y'all, I feel like y'all be like, fuck a friend, because you could have had dealt with a lot of times where friends were betraying you. You would think you cool with somebody, you would think y'all getting somewhere, and the whole time people be snaked out, So I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And for some of y'all, I'm getting to teach you a hard lesson, to teach you a lesson, because you could, let me tell y'all something that I heard yesterday. I can't remember if it was from a reader or like a prophetess, but I'm pretty sure I heard it on Facebook. And I don't want to, say no name because I don't want to say the wrong name, but I think it was a woman, but she was just saying how you had to go through some of the stuff you went through because you could have been like too naive, or you could have just trusted people way too easily or too much, and a lot of times when you get close to people like that, when you care about people, you really, really go all in. And I feel like we needed to experience that. I know for sure I did. I needed to experience that because I am like that. Like I feel sorry. Like I don't say I feel sorry for people, but I just want to show up for people because I be wanting people to show up for me too. And it's not like I'm doing it just to get something in return, but it's like you never know when your day might come. That's why if I can do it, if you're a stranger, like I'm gonna bless you because God blessing me, So I feel like a lot of y'all are cutting off these friends who like are not good for you. This card literally got to stand up, like could be shading you and stuff like that. Like that's not a real friend. And forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all, I feel like this specifically I can relate to because everything in me wants to like forgive certain people, but it's like I don't know, you know how, especially with families, like you get to that point where you just realize like every time I have forgiven these people, nobody has ever just apologized for nothing that they did, and like I don't know, it makes it kind of difficult for me to be like, hey, I want to forgive you for such and such, because it's like, how do you forgive someone who ain't sorry? But at the same time, it's like I want to be forgiven because I want to be obedient and I want to do, what God put me here to do, So it's like, I feel like for some of y'all could be dealing with it, like, especially, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like family be one of the hardest ones to forgive because, like, if we supposed to be family, why would it ever get to that point, Oh, this is like crazy. So acceptance, I am learning to accept things that I cannot change, y'all. This gonna be the last one that I pull because I feel like acceptance is so real. Like honestly, I had to just sit and think. Like I even talked to my children about certain stuff because I want them to be aware of like stuff that I've been through so they can understand me better. But I just said all that to say like the people who brought you in this world, we can't change them. Only people who will change for you when you say, hey, you did this, it hurt me and I don't like it, are people that genuinely love and care about you. So sometimes you do have to accept people for who they are and choose to handle them accordingly. It's like I'm at a place in my life where I don't really, it ain't no bad blood, but I feel like it's not no love between me and certain people anymore, And that's just what it is. So earth signs, honestly, this reading, I feel like it's just mainly so that you could, while I'm here, like figure it all out, like let things flow, balance it all out. I feel like if it ain't one thing, it's another sometimes for y'all. Like when love going good, maybe it's something else. And it's just like, find your happy place, try to work through the things that are challenging because at the end of the day, we all go through stuff like, and it's not always going to be easy to overcome it. And on the bottom of the deck, we got empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And like, it just is what it is. I feel like just be patient with yourself and love yourself wholeheartedly. Like, give yourself the love that maybe you didn't get as a kid. Maybe you don't get in a partner, because when you love yourself, you don't tolerate the wrong things, and it makes you set boundaries. And then that means that while you're setting those boundaries, you're not dealing with people who don't meet them. Therefore, when the right person comes around, guess what? You're ready and you're secure. So I hope this helps someone. Thank y'all for watching.